World according to Gross tonight. Harness racing is back at Greenwood. And here's a big tip. Don't bet anything Gross bets on.
Gross. We all know that Peter loves the horses. So with the Trotters and Pacers settling in for a summer at Greenwood, Peter decided it was his chance for a harness racing experience of a different kind.
The summer harness racing meet begins at Greenwood tonight. Chances are pretty good I'll be here for 1 or 2 nights during the summer. And even though harness racing is considered by many to be a distant cousin of thoroughbred racing, in the past few years, this sport has had more than its share of million-dollar purses and million-dollar betting handles. Steve Condren, Ontario's leading harness racing driver, is only 28 years old, but in the 16 years that he's been in this sport, he's seen a remarkable change.
Well, when I was 12 years old and going to the races and watching what was going on, there was a lot more old-timers in the sport. The class of horses weren't as good and the crowds weren't as good. It's just everything is quadrupled, at least, since I started anyways.
Condren felt that I required a more intimate experience with a harness horse than ripping up a mutual ticket. They brought out an old veteran, F-Troop. Now, F-Troop has just been sold for stud services, but before he hung up his hopples, he picked up over $500,000 on the racetrack. Yep. On the sloppy going at Greenwood today, I was supposed to race against Condren on the strong pacer Perfect Out and trainer John Burns on an unidentified horse. But F-Troop broke stride all the way through the stretch the first time. Don't worry, folks. I had everything under control. The next time around, F-Troop is on the inside, and he just blew by Perfect Out. No contest whatsoever. Hey, this horse still wants to run. Obviously, no one has explained to him what stud service is all about. After F-Troop circumpaced the track 3 times, my arms felt a good 6 inches longer. And I did have to wonder why F-Troop never ran quite so well when I bet on him. If I could ever stop pumping it through the mutuals long enough to raise enough money, I'd probably buy a standard bred instead of a thoroughbred horse, because this is the one sport where you can have a real hands-on experience. Have I got mud all over my face? I do? I'm Peter Gross for City Pulse.
Now, to tell us what's happening out there in the streets of Toronto.